You already know what time it is, man. It's Cadillac Chronicles. Today we have the legendary Money B in the whip. How you feeling?
Hey, I feel great, man. It's nice, brisk Atlanta weather.
Word
I
up.
feel good about it.
Word up. I'm very excited and appreciative for you coming through because you're really a legend out here. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, my brother. When I've been working real hard so that eventually when I reach a certain point, I can get a jacket like this one. Because this jacket is everything right now.
Word up, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be prepared outside in these streets, for real.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we about to get into some straight classics, like some straight up classics. And then we're going to chop it up. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it. All right. Can we take it back to
all around the world.
The early 90s? He know about the early 90s. It's the real hip
All
hop.
around the world.
Can we do it? And if you didn't know, back then we had a little chant that we used to say. We said, all around the world, same song. Come on, we go. Yo, we've been all around the world. From Oakland to Atlanta to Miami to Germany. Ricky, you know what I'm talking about? Do it like this. Money B, the freaky deaky, squeaky wiki up and down. A matter of fact, I'll be right back, I gotta take a leaky. While I'm draining, entertaining. What I got fame and the bases I touch too much for me to try to be naming. Hey yo, you saw me on cable, then grin, bust it in. Going with the wind, like Clark Gable back in Oakland. Same old song, sporty shorty, same freckles and hat, drinking the same 40. That's right. For all my West Coasters, y'all know about this G-Funk, coined by Tupac Shakur in this very song. Shout out to my homie Big Hutch, above the law. Rest in peace, Slay Law, Easy E, KMG. You know what it do. Let's take them back like this. Well, I am the danger, similar to a killer. I romp around the comp and jump and stop him like Godzilla did Tokyo. Check it as a choker, slow poke, rapper cap his ass faster than half a pound of Coca-Cola on Mother's Day. First and 15, another way of saying it. Gotta control, it's better get your crew, cause who I send your team to the showers. Chew or duo thinking they got the one, the twin powers. The vowel munch, spit 'em out. Lunch breaks, I shit 'em out. You stink. What do you think this is a threat? Forget about a comeback, get done black. Cuddy was the stopper. You'll call me the ender when I chop you with the chopper. Sting you with a stinger, flex my trigger finger. Blow you to bits, get a big kick, grabbing a mic, fling a few lyrics with the maximum security clue. Smoke a slip, not Jamaican, so won't you let a Yankee Doodle do what he has to? Raise my hand and cast her. Hella fine smell, you can't tell, you better ask her. Weatherman inside, reply you should have stayed in the house, cause money's gonna rain on your parade. And you can call it what you want. Go ahead and call it what you want. See, it's the future of the phone. And we get freaky as we want. Like this. Yeah. Is this that deal or what?
Yeah, this that work right here.
What was you doing off this song back in the day?
Hey, I was a bad little man.
Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. But I'm gonna tell you what we was doing back then. All we did was say, well, we're the freaks of the industry.
My man Money B.
Oh, my mellow shot G, the freaks of the industry. And when you see us,
Backstage, be prepared to
look,
G.
well, they say that birds do it, bees do it. Time to freak, Money B gets to it. Not a heavyweight, but I go 12 rounds with a jab and a stick. I'm going lick for lick, so give me the helmet. I'll be the stunt man. Just relax, and I won't front like Anita. I'm giving you the best that I got. I be taking it slow, never missing a spot. Caressing your back with chest to chest, you're kissing on my freckles. I nibble around your ears before I suck on your neck. Oh, Money B, that's what you be screaming and creaming. But it's not a wet dream, it's the real. The freaky dog, Doc Nasty, never letting the kitty cat get past me without picking it up, petting it, teasing it, taking it on home and pleasing it, cause we're the freaks of the industry. My name is Money B, rest in peace, Shot G, the freaks of the industry. And when you see us backstage, be prepared to G. Now if there's a cure for this, we don't want it, we run from it. And if we don't need it, we just eat it. You know you eat it, boy.
Oh yeah.
That's what you do when you get around. We get around, and guess what? Hey, the underground just don't stop for what? We get around. Hey, hey, put a two in the air, put a two in the air. a 2 in the air like it just don't care. Shock
Now you
G.
can tell from my everyday fits. I ain't rich, so cease and desist with them tricks.
Tricks.
I'm just another black man caught up in the mix.
Mix.
Trying to make a dollar out of 15
A dime and a nickel.
Freak don't mean that we can hit the sheets. Baby, I can see that you don't recognize me. I'm Shock G.
G.
The one who put the satin on your panties. Never knew a hooker that
Here we
could
go.
share me.
What's up, love? How you doing? Well, I've been hanging, singing, trying to do my thing. Oh, you heard that I was banging? Your homegirl you went to school with? That's cool, but did she tell you about her sister and your cousin? Thought I wasn't. See, weekends was made for Michelob, but it's a Monday, my day. Just let me hit it, yo. Don't mistake my statement for a clown. We keep it on the down low, long as you know I get around. Hey, hey, we go.
Round and round they go.
We get around. The underground just don't stop for those who get around. Hey, hey, say it ain't no party like a Cadillac party. Ain't no party like a Cadillac Chronicles party. We get around. All right, let's take it to some new music. Can I do a new joint?
Absolutely.
You can't sit
Next to me.
next to me.
New joint,
Next to me.
the new project,
Next to me. You can't sit
Analog
next to
Wishes,
me.
Digital Dreams,
Next to me. Next to me.
Tapioca
Sit next to
fan
you.
card.
Go over
We're gonna talk
there.
more about it.
Over there.
But this is it. Oh,
Over
and we gotta
there.
dance to it.
Over there.
You go over there, over there.
Go over there.
Get it?
Over
You
there.
can't sit next to me or walk in my Air Maxes. I'm an A-lister like B.A. Baracus. I float like, plus sting like the boy Cassius. Money B, yeah, he flood up your chick track list. It's none better than the 13th letter. Oh, win, go win, get that cheddar. Haters a disease, these suckers be super spreaders. When it come to slow flow, I'm a king like Coretta. And lyrically, vocal tone sweet and syrupy. Talking about Luke, tell me who, what, and where it be. With the ops, you was chirping like a parakeet. And now you're pulling up a chair to me.
Can't sit next to me. Next to me.
Gotta do dance with me, B.
Next to me. Can't sit next to me. Next to me. Next to
Ricky,
me.
you doing it?
Sit next to me.
Gotta go over there, over there, over there, over.
You gotta go
Over there, over there,
Go over there.
over there. Woo! Now look,
That's hard.
we're gonna bring this funk in. I'm gonna do something that's never been done. I'm gonna introduce you to my man. This goes out to Shock G, Young Hump, Ken Rocker, everybody that was chose by the nose. Let me introduce you to Mumpty Mump. All right, stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, you see? So yo, word, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round, I'm the new fool in town. My sound's laid down by the underground. I drink a ball of Hennessy you got in your shelf. So just let me introduce myself. My name is Mumpty, pronounced with the umpty. Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, we have already bumped thee. I'm stepping tall, y'all. And just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereos pump me. I like to rhyme, I like my beat funky, I'm funky. I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this. Straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Hey, yo, fat girl, come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. I used to be skinny. It never stopped me from getting busy. I'm a freak. I like the girls with the cheeks. I got busy in the Cadillac backseat. Also told you that I like to fight. Oh yeah, I think it's obvious I also like to write. All you gotta do is give Mumpty a chance. Now I'm gonna do my dance. Y'all know the dance, right? Hey. Do the Humpty Hump, hey. I do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. Now I got that little Mumpty in it. Do you know what we're doing? That's the Mumpty Mump. I do the Humpty Hump. People say, yo, Mumpty, you're really funny looking. That's alright, cause I get things cooking. You stare, you glare, you constantly try to compare me, but you can't get near me. I'm giving more C and on the floor B. All the girls, they adore me. Oh yes, ladies, I'm really being sincere, cause in the 69, my Humpty nose will tickle your rear. My nose is big. It's not a shame. Big like a pickle, still getting paid. I get laid by the ladies and you know I'm in charge. Both I'm living and my nose is large. I get stupid. I use an arrow like Cupid. I use it for don't be what?
grab him in
I
a
say ain't gonna do what you
biscuit.
like, and if you missed it, tell them what I said.
Just grab him in a biscuit.
Also told you that I like to bite. Oh yeah, I think it's also obvious. I like to bite. So give Humpty a chance, and now I'm gonna do my dance.
Humpty Dance is your chance to do the
Let's do it, y'all.
Do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump.
Do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. Now we do the Humpty Hump. We do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Ah, yes indeed. Your boy Humpty Hump. Your brother Money B. Rest in peace, Shock G. Shout out to Young Hump. DJ Always. Mystic. Essential. Ricky. DCM. The whole crew. We getting it, y'all. It's live.
That's fire right there.
And that was fun.
That was lit right there, for sure, for sure.
Fun.
Yeah, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. Right there.
What happened to the fun?
Nah, for real, though. Everybody want to just stand around and look cool and stuff now.
Man, I remember when it was fun.
Yeah, you had it lit. So let me ask you this, OG. What's something that you're thankful for right now in your life?
I'm just thankful to be here in this time. I'm thankful that I'm thankful and I'm blessed that you even remember and know what we did. You know what I mean? That means that our legacy has stood the test of time. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And that's really what I got into this game for, is to make great hip hop and contribute to the culture. And the fact that we're sitting here, 30 something years later, after we made these hits, and people still recognize the music, they still recognize us. It's a blessing.
Absolutely. I mean, it's timeless music. You know what I'm saying? And,
Thank you.
And it made you feel something.
Yep.
Yeah. What is something that you learned in your life that really helps you?
I learned at a very well. I'm not sure if someone taught me or if I taught myself, but never take yourself and things so serious. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like usually things happen the way that they're supposed to happen. So sometimes you don't get an opportunity, or you're not recognized when you think you should be recognized. But then that also opens the door for you to the motivation to prove something else, where you accomplish something else that you didn't even know that you could accomplish, because you're just that motivated, So I'm just the type of person, like, I'm all about just living life and seeing where it takes you and kind of going with
Absolutely.
where it goes.
And when it happens that way organically, it's like you really appreciate, you know what I'm saying, when you do get to wherever it is that God wanted you to be.
Yeah, I think I'm here in this, in the place that I am in my life right now, because this is where I was supposed to be.
Absolutely.
And from everything that I've experienced and everything that I've seen, I can honestly say maybe 20, 30 years ago, I thought that a person or a situation was the place that I wanted to be or needed to be. But now here we are 30 years later, and I know that some of those people that I was wanting to be in that place would love to be in the place that I am right now.
Facts. How ironic.
Hey man, that's how I go.
Word up. So how did Digital Underground first come together?
Digital Underground was formulated conceptually, and the mastermind behind the whole chaos of Digital Underground was our brother Shock G. Rest in peace. Who's not, with us anymore. So rest in peace and Shock G forever. But it was his idea, and that he shared with myself, DJ Fuse, Chopmaster J, Sleuth, H and Gregory, Smoothie Smooth, and we kind of just helped him bring that vision to life. But within us bringing that vision to life, we all added a piece of ourselves to it. So although Digital Underground was Shock G's original idea, what Digital Underground became and what people know and the fabric of Digital Underground is from contributions of all of us that I just named originally, and then to keep the legacy and continue it was from contributions of all the other people of our collective that contributed along the way.
Facts. And Digital Underground Digital Underground is really like a cool name too. Like it's fire. And I feel like it was like ahead of its time. It's real futuristic. You know what I'm saying?
It was, because when the name was created, Digital Underground, in '88, everything was analog.
Exactly.
There was no digital. And so digital, I'd have to say that Shock G was a visionary, right? He saw where it was going, and then you got the underground, which at the time it was just a metaphor for hip hop as a whole,
right? Because
hip hop was underground, and at its very core, it always will be, an underground art form, right?
Facts.
And so you put that together, Digital Underground. We were, even just the name in itself, I believe, was ahead of its time.
Absolutely. What do you think made Digital Underground so different from everybody else that was out at the time?
I don't know if it was what made us so different than everybody else, because I'm sure everybody at their core, they made hip hop from a place of what they knew and being genuine and true to themselves. But for us, I think what made it unique was where we came out of, which was the Bay Area, and the Bay Area and the Bay Area culture was just so diverse, and it was all about be yourself. You're free. Like you don't have to look cool. You don't have to be cool. You don't have to act a certain way. You don't have to be tough. You can actually be who you are, and that's what we were. Every character, every video, everything that you saw us do, it was just us being us. And being in the Bay Area and not in, say, a LA or New York at the time where, labels were and all of the groups were coming out of, we didn't have anybody to tell us this is how you have to do it. We kind of had to figure it out for ourselves. And that was it.
Word up. And well, I'd say this, like, do what you like. Like, I really used to bump that when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Like, over and over and over again, and it really stuck out to me because it was just like, you were just telling people, it's like, yo, if you like to do this, then do that. Like, it's cool.
Yeah, and that was really, that was the anthem, right? And that was really telling of who we were. And that was our introduction to the world of do what you like. Smoke what you like, drink what you like, eat how you like, you know what I mean? Laugh when you like. It was all about whatever you feel in your heart and who you are, be true to yourself and be who you want to be. It's okay. We're all flawed in some way, but that flaw can also be cool.
Right. So, Tupac, when he was on like his first official song, that was with y'all.
Same song.
Word up.
Was the song that introduced Tupac to the world.
Mm-hmm. And what everybody in all the interviews and stuff, they would say that like when they met Tupac, they knew, what I'm saying, that he was a star and that he was different. So from your experience, could you elaborate on that?
Yeah, when we first met Tupac, or from my experience, when I first met him, rhyme wise, he was in a group with Ray Love. They had a group called Strictly Dope, and they auditioned for us, and rhyming wise, they were equally talented as far as MCs, but it was just being in the room with Tupac, his personality and his charisma, you felt it if you were in the room with him, even from the very beginning. he just had something about him that was extra or special. If that's what you want to say.
Facts. Now that's super fire. So, who are some of the people that influence you and your style?
I would have to go to my 3 favorite MCs: Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, and Rakim.
That's a very good 3.
Those are my 3.
Like, that's a very good 3.
And then, you would, and as far as cultivating and building styles, I would have to even go back to Kumo D. Right.
Word, yo, people be sleeping
Yeah.
with Kumo D, but you don't hear a lot of people mentioning Kumo D, but like Kumo D was really that though.
He was that, because Kumo D, and I this is how I label MCs, or kind of like sort of like your greatness as an MC. Did you at any point were you the best? Were you considered the best during your time?
Mm-hmm.
And then the other criteria is did you change the game? Like, did the way you rhyme, did you shift the culture, right?
Word.
And when Kumo D, with Treacherous 3 and the styles, like they had the fast rap before Bone Thug. It was
Right.
like in 81, you know what I mean? 82. And even when Kumo D and the Treacherous 3, when they came out, you gotta remember, before them, it was the Busy Bees, the Ball, Diddy Ball, the Hook.
Yeah, that was the first battle though.
Right, yeah, in the battle, Kumo D was the first one to come out and just really just go straight to it, like lyrically. And, and I was a victim of it too back in the day as a young kid. I remember the whole beef between Kumo D and LL Cool J, right?
Right.
And Mo D was like, you took my style. And back then as a kid, I'm like, nah, LL is that guy, which he was, I believe L gets to hold the moniker greatest of all time. He's the first GOAT in hip hop. But if you go back as an adult, going back and studying it, I could see where Kumo D was like, bro, you took pieces of my style. And because Kumo D was the first one to really be intricate with it like that. So, I'm going off on a tangent, but it's the Kumo D's, it's the Melly Mel's.
Word up.
Because when Melly Mel came out, nobody was messing with Melly Mel. Couldn't fuck with Melly Mel. And and I know I'm speaking to a younger audience, but those were my, heroes as MCs. Spoonie G, because he was laid back.
Word.
And that's kind of like me, because I never had the big voice.
Word.
To be able to be in a cypher and like be loud. So all the smooth guys, Spoonie G, K-Rob and Ram LZ, when Rakim came out, changed my life.
Word.
Cats like the Jungle Brothers, that Straight Out the Jungle album.
Straight Out the Jungle,
was
man.
everything to me. That's really the Jungle Brothers. When we did Freaks in the Industry and I'm doing all the ad-libs, I was emulating the Jungle Brothers, how they did their ad-libs.
Wow.
That's where that came from.
Word. Shout out to the Jungle Brothers. They're gonna be coming soon.
Yep. Shout out Tell Africa, Mike G.
Word.
What up?
Yeah, that's fire. So, what's something that you learned from the music industry on the business side?
Well, I know you've heard this, but it's true. It's not the music industry. It's not the music business. It's the business of music, right? So you can't really operate and exist in it until you fully get a grasp of the business side of it. If you don't, then you're just gonna get used. Whether it's by a manager or a promoter, but even now, the streaming services and the different ways that you can get royalties and obtain your publishing rights and everything like that. If you don't know all the ways that you can get your money in this business, it's gonna eat you alive.
Absolutely. And that's really like a skill within itself to find where the money is, because it's somewhere, it's everywhere, and you might just be thinking about it in this way, like, all right, boom, the money's coming from here.
Yeah.
You're missing out on all of this money that's over here.
Yeah, I guarantee you, if you've been in this industry for, so let's just say 15, 20 years, there's still money out there that you don't know that's owed to you.
Wow.
Or ways that you can get money. You know, if you have a catalog, there's so many ways that us as artists, we just don't know that's out there for you to get your money. You know, you gotta get your sound exchange, deal with your PRO, which is your publishing rights organization. Make sure that's straight. Get your mechanical royalties in order, the MCL, and you know what I mean? There's all these different ways that you can get money from art that you created that people don't know about. And the people that are collecting that money for you won't tell you. You gotta figure it out. And what's crazy is, unless you have somebody that's done it and that's showing you,
Right.
you have to figure, it just takes a long time to figure out all the different ways and to get it.
And that's why it's so important to really align yourself with people that know the business and do good business and want to show
True.
you how to do good business.
Yes. And so for me, because I've seen it, I've lived it, I've done it, and a lot of us, I'm not just speaking like I'm a unique person in this sense, but I am speaking for myself. Like, I always, any young artist or new artist or just an artist that comes to me and asks me for information, I try to share as much of it as I can, because not only I feel like I want newer and younger artists to put themselves in position to make the most out of this, but also, me not telling you how to get your money is not getting me more money.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
So why hide the information? I'm an open book when it comes to that. And I think a lot of the veterans, or if you want to call us old school or legacy artists, we're all eager to share that information, especially since we lived it, in hopes that a lot of these younger guys don't have to. And there's so much more money out there.
Yeah, man. What's something that you would want the younger guys to know?
Get your money. Not you. Nah, man. Just right now in music, like, there's so many lanes and so many avenues. Like, just believe in yourself. If you believe in it, trust me, there's somebody else that'll believe in it too. Right? So just continue to do your art. If you're passionate about it and it makes you feel good, do it. And if it's not hurting anybody, do it.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Word. Well, I really appreciate you coming through, man. This is spectacular, fantastic, amazing, man.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. And and I'm gonna go back real quick before we get out, right? When we was talking about the name Digital Underground.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a new project.
Word.
Right?
The new music,
The
for
new
sure.
music, right? So I did the song "Sit Next to Me,"
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's part of a my new project, and it's called Analog Wishes, Digital Dreams, which goes back to what we were talking about, because and the meaning behind it is, when we started, everything was analog, and we had these aspirations, and we were wishing and hoping that we could reach a level within the culture, right?
Right.
And then digital dreams, meaning our dreams came true through the digital area, through the digital era, and through our name, Digital Underground. It just opened up the world to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so this new project that's the title of it, but it's a content fan card.
Okay.
Right? So how you have your credit card when you tap to
pay. Yeah.
to pay. This card you tap to play.
Okay.
So you tap the card. I'm gonna show you the card. Get out. You tap the card to your phone,
Mm-hmm.
and it opens up a standalone platform. that, it's a platform that has your music, it has your videos, your credits. Remember how we used to buy albums and CDs
Right.
to read the credits and all of that? I'm gonna get it out. But so this card, you tap it, you get the this is the card right here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can show it to them. So it has the artwork on it, but you tap the card to your phone, it opens up, and it's 10 new songs. The songs sit next to me is included with the video. That's the music side of it. But then I have 6 video content files that sort of shares the journey of Digital Underground from the beginning.
Wow.
So I share a story, an animated story about Tupac, right? I tell you guys how the Humpty Dance was made. I give you an insight of what it was like when we first started before the Humpty Dance, when me and Shock used to have the freestyle. So there's audio of that.
Wow.
So it's like it's a must-have for any true Digital Underground fan. And not only is it gives you all of this content, but it also doubles as a membership card. So you have this card, it gives you in real life experiences. If you're at one of our shows and you possess the card, you get a big percentage off merchandise, right? You get meet and greet, exclusive meet and greet opportunities.
Wow.
Like all of these things, like you get to have Google Meets within our group to help select the next single off of the project.
Oh, that's fire.
You know what I mean? You just involved. So it's for our for our true fans. And we're just saying like, hey, for one, it comes directly to the artist, right? But 2, it supports the fans because it's a direct connection where we're sharing, we can update the platform, give you remixes and a lot of this music will never be on any DSP.
Wow.
So you can only get it if you get the card. And the card now is available at our, the official Digital Underground website, which is dumerch.com. The first 100 will be signed by me. You know what I mean? So I'm excited about that, man. And I think this is the new way for
Facts.
artists to kind of like, take control of your career in a sense, because you think about it, you're getting 0.004 per stream, right? So in order to make $3,500 to $4,000, you gotta do 1 million streams, right? I could sell 100 of these cards and make the same money.
Right.
Look at the math. You know what I mean? So it's about if you have a supportive fan base, you can offer them something that's tangible. It's a collector's item and it's limited. So I'm only gonna do a certain number. Like I'm on my hotel room. But you got to, the card.
But nah, that's really cool because now it's really that community and it's really intimate and close.
Yeah, it is. And that's really what I'm about, man. I'm like connecting with your true supporters, and giving them exclusive content and content that I believe and I think that they will enjoy, and it's specific to them. Like I reached the stage in my career where I'm not fishing for new people to know me.
Mm-hmm.
I think enough people know me to where like if I can continue to make
Cultivating them and
yeah, and that's with anybody, bro. You get 1,000 true fans that spend $100 a year.
yeah, alright.
You be all right. You don't need to have, 1 million subscribers,
Right.
or 150,000 followers on this and on that. You get you a real fan base, 10,000 people that are willing to spend $250 a year, whether it be through your shows, your merch, for your musical content. That's a good living.
Right.
It's sustainable, So I feel like this is the wave for me
Absolutely.
and for everybody else.
Yeah, man.
Get up on it.
Word up. Yeah, man. Money B, I really appreciate you. Like, this is super lit. And once again, you putting everybody on some new game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Like, yeah.
That's all it's about. Each one teach one.
Absolutely.
Let's grow.
I greatly appreciate you.
Appreciate you, my brother.
You already know. But yeah, we got Money B in the whip right now, Cadillac Chronicles, Mr. Brian Freeman. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna catch y'all on the next one.